Here's a perfectly good example of what can happen. Right now we have the second stage in here. It's bound up. It does not move for anything. So put your hand in here and you try to spin it. It's seized up. So just got off the phone with the customer and I acknowledge it doesn't really appear she hit anything. According to her 4 shear pins, they're all in pretty good shape. There's no indication up here that anything's bent. It's pretty clean inside. You don't really see any paint wear per se. But after getting off the phone with her, I told her there's a really good chance we may have to separate the unit here, the frame, the front frame from the rear frame, to inspect the internal bearing condition. So here's a perfectly good example. Always double, triple, quadruple check what you're doing before you go that far, because if you see that piece of wood, that's probably a stick that actually got lodged up in there from the bottom of the driveway. And I can just tell you right now, I've already kind of tested it with how tight that is wedged in there. Pretty well certain, since the customer stopped right away, I was able to inspect the bottom side of this belt here and determine that she didn't really burn it out per se, trying to engage the auger over and over. She stopped right away, and since she did that, we probably don't have to worry about this belt after we dislodge that piece of wood. I guarantee there's a good chance this thing will work just fine, and it'll go back to the customer with one of the cheapest ways possible. Alrighty guys, before you go tearing things apart, make sure you double check everything that should function and move, and try to determine as if it's not something as simple as a piece of wood. And I've seen a rock or something get caught right in here that can, if there's snow buildup in here, it's a lot harder to see than right now that after it's dried off in my shop all night waiting for today. Alrighty guys, be blessed. Peace.